Hey everyone, I'm Frankie and this is my video game video blog. The games system I grew up with was the Commodore 64. Even into the 90s this was the only system I had to play games on. It wasn't until later my family got an NES, and then when the N64 came around I was finally old enough to buy it myself. But that's for another video. This is about the C64. For those unfamiliar with it, one thing that can seem weird is that games could come on tapes. Here's one I still have, Ocean's Batman. Pretty good for a movie licensed game actually. But the game I'm talking about today is one of my old favorites, Monty on the Run. It's a simple platformer, doesn't look that complicated. And really, it isn't. The premise is that you're Monty the Mole and you're on the run from the law. This is actually the third game in the Monty Mole series, which began with Monty Mole, continued with Monty is Innocent, and later Auf Wiedersehen Monty and Impossumole. This is the game I have the fondest memories of though. And the main reason for this, I think, is the music. To this day, I still believe this is one of the best game tunes ever made. There have been many attempts to cover it, but almost all fail to capture the raw energy of the original version. There are two that do a very good job of it though, albeit in very different styles. The first is a metal version, which you can find here, and the second is a kind of big band jazz version, which you can find here. About the game itself, as I said, it's pretty straightforward. You go along, collecting items for points and avoiding enemies. Not that much to it. The problem is that you sometimes run into impassable walls. This goes back to the title screen. See that area? Monty Freedom Kit? You have to select the correct 5 items for your kit or else you can't beat the game. And I must admit, this is the main reason I never beat it. Well, that's Monty on the Run on C64. But, did you know there's actually a version of this game for the NES? Well, there is. Kinda. It's actually for the Famicom Disk System and was only released in Japan. But look at that cover, that doesn't look like a mole, does it? Let's try this out. Oh yeah, there's that great music. Doesn't sound quite as good as the C64 version, but it's okay. What's this? Who's this purple-haired guy? Is that supposed to be Monty? Yeah, he's in a prison outfit and running away from police, so that must be him. Wonder what else they changed. Okay, a save feature? Seems a bit weird, but what the heck. Oh, so this must be the Freedom Kit. Looks like I can pick only 2 items, though. Let's pick the sword. And the car. And here's the game. And it looks and sounds nothing at all like the original. Yeah, that's the sad thing. The only things this game have in common with the C64 original is the title and the title screen music. Everything else, completely different. It looks like it might be a decent enough adventure platformer, but why did they call it Monty on the Run? What was the point? For all I know, the C64 was never big in Japan, so the original wouldn't have been very well known there, so there was no cashing in on the title. I might get back to this game later, but for now just consider it an oddity. If you like this game, please post a comment and we'll see you next time.